Hello and welcome to today's yoga class. So today's class will be all about flexibility. A few weeks ago now, I think, I did do a little poll just to see what video you want to have next on our YouTube channel. So that was flexibility. I haven't quite got around to filming it yet. So that's what I thought. Let's do flexibility today. So I can see that a few of you are already starting to join. If it's the first time you're joining today, don't worry. We're not going to be doing anything too fancy today. Just mainly listen to your body. I'm just going to wait a minute or so just to make sure that everyone is ready. So if you don't need any props, if you have a yoga mat, great. If you don't, great. If you don't have a yoga mat, depending on your floor, you might want to put something down. So if you have like a wooden floor, just put something down just so you can work on maybe a couple of towels or something like that. Obviously, as just said, if you have a mat, great, just use that. If you don't, honestly, don't worry about it too much. You can just do it on the floor. There will be some standing poses in there today. So I think last time we've just done like a sitting, nice, easy one. Today there will be some standing ones in there as well, just to get a little bit the heart and the heat going just a little bit. Generally, if you haven't been to my classes before, and especially in this sort of setting, because I can't obviously see you, you can only see me, just really make sure that you are listening to your body. So generally in my classes, that's one of the things that I really hammer and hone into everyone, all of my students. You know, it doesn't matter what the shape looks like as long as it feels right for you. Likewise, if something, you know, a pose doesn't feel quite right, I can't feel that. I'm not your body. So if something doesn't feel right, come out of the pose. Just do something, you know, that's come either completely out of it or just come a little bit out of it, you know, whatever feels right for you. So with today's class, we do some sort of just like sitting like I'm currently sitting. So if you have any knee problems, generally you will have to slightly just make sure that, you know, you will know what you can and can't do. It's a rule of thumb. If it hurts, come out of it. It doesn't matter. There is no point in you pushing through it. Good. So if you have any quick questions, just pop them into the comment box and I can quickly answer that before we actually start. Prop-wise, you don't need anything at all. If you do have a brick or a block that you want to sit on in the beginning, that's fine. You can do that and just remove it afterwards. Normally, I tend to sit on the block in the beginning. Today, I'm not. Also, so I finished today's class sitting down. If you want to go afterwards in your Shavasana, just set a 5-minute timer and just lay down on your mat, on your floor, wherever you are, and just relax for 5 minutes, and then slowly get up. Good. So there are no questions at the moment. So then let's start off today. So I will try and keep it to 30 minutes. I will say that I usually run slightly over, just to give you a heads up. Good. So starting off in a comfortable position, just seated, can be cross-legged, one foot in front of the other, kneeling down, anything that feels good at all. And bring your head over your heart over your pelvis, just whatever feels good. Again, don't worry about it too much, what it looks like. Just bring it in line, what feels good. And just bring your shoulders up to your ears and releasing your shoulder blades down your back and really open up through the front of your body. And with your hand, just bring it onto your knees, thighs, legs, feet, whatever feels comfortable. And then from here, just closing your eyes. Just taking a couple of deep breaths here. Just arriving on the mat. And just forgetting anything that has happened today, anything that's currently going on around you. anything that you may have to do afterwards, just being in the moment, concentrating on your in and exhales. And then quite possibly your mind will start to wander. If that happens, don't worry. Just bring your thoughts back and your attention back to your in and exhales. Good, just a couple more breaths here. And then keeping your eyes closed, inhaling both arms over your head, really stretching through the side body. Bring the palms together, making sure your shoulders are away from your ears, and then on your exhale, bring your hands through the midline down again. Making sure you're keeping the length through the side body. Good, couple more times. Inhaling your arms over your head, really stretching. And exhaling your hands through the midline down. Good, last one. Inhaling your arms over your head, really stretching. And exhaling your hands through the midline down. And releasing your hands all the way down. And gently blinking your eyes open again. Good. So from here, just for a moment, just uncross your legs and then bring your left leg in front of you so that you're flexing through your left foot. And then with your right leg, so with your right ankle, place it on top of your left knee so that your right knee is over your left ankle. So just, especially here, just take a moment, don't worry. Making sure that both feet are flexed, and that's just to protect your knees. So your shape might be looking completely different to mine. So your knee, your upper knee might be on your lower foot, on your lower ankle. That's absolutely fine. Eventually my legs may or may not go there. So here, just making sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. So with your hands, you can just either have them on your leg or have them on your side, whatever feels most comfortable to you. But again, just making sure you're sitting nice and tall. So bring your head over your heart over your pelvis. And then just breathing into the tight spots. So, right hip, right buttocks, potentially your right thigh, wherever it is. Again, likewise, if it's hurting and you will know the difference, come out of it. If any of your knees are hurting, come out of it. Good, just making sure, again, just that you're not hunching over, you're sitting nice and tall. Good, and that's all we're going to be doing today, just breathing deeply in and out. Good, just one more breath here. We're nearly done. And then on your exhale, just gently releasing, just being very mindful of your right hip here. And then bring the soles of the feet together, knees going out to the side. Again, if you have a twisting feeling in your knee, just come out of it, just do something so that the twisting feeling goes away. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, great. You don't need to worry. And then with your hands, you can hold on either on your ankle, the arches of your feet, or your toes. So see where you are today. If this is the first time you're doing this, just hold on to your ankles. There is no, we want a nice length, and if you're starting off and you're holding on to your toes, the majority of people will just hunch over, which is not what we want. We want nice openness here. So holding on to your ankles, if it's the first time, then inhale, opening through the front of your body. So really pushing your chest out. That just means that your back is nice and straight. And then on your exhale, just folding forward. And that you might not be going anywhere at all, which is absolutely fine. So just see where you are. Engage through your core. Just keep pushing your chest out. Bring your head in line with your neck and your spine. And then maybe closing your eyes and just listen to your body and folding over. And if you're further down in your fold, with your elbows, you can actually push down on your thighs, not on your knees, just to go a little bit deeper into the fold. Again, just be very mindful. We don't want anything hurting at all. So just a few more breaths here. Good. And then on your next exhale, slowly coming back up again. Then extending your legs out to the side, so coming into wide-legged here. Don't go 100% with your feet, just go about 90-95% because we don't want to overstretch our muscles. Good, again, just bring your head over your heart, over your pelvis, push through your heels so that all 10 toes pointing up to the ceiling. Shoulders away from your ears, and here, just bring your hands behind your back onto the mat, so you can be on your fingertips or on your palms, depending on the length of your arms. If I go onto my palms, I'm really kind of collapsing, so I like to be on my fingertips, just opening up here. Again, pushing your chest out to ensure that your back is nice and straight. And you have different options here, quite a few. So just see where you are today, what feels good in your body. So you can stay here with your hands and just breathe. If you want a little bit more, you can bring your hands in front of you and then start maybe walking your hands away, coming into a fold. Just making sure you're keeping your legs engaged. If you're folding over, engage through your core and keep a nice straight back. So again, just pushing your chest out, keeping your head in line with your neck and your spine. And then see where you are. So you might be pretty much all the way down, you might be up here, you might be here. There is no right or wrong. As long as it feels good in your body, that's all we want. And then over time and with practice, you just go deeper into the poses. But then likewise, some of the poses might not be very suitable for your body and your body just doesn't like it, which is fine. You know, over time, you find out all of these things. Good, and on your next exhale, slowly coming back up again. Bring the soles of the feet together, just like we did a minute ago, knees coming out to the side. And again, we're just holding on either to your ankles, the arches of the feet, or the toes. So if you had last time held on to the arches, to the ankles, maybe hold on to the arches of your feet. Maybe opening up your feet. Sometimes that can be quite nice, maybe massaging your feet here as well. And then inhale, opening through the front of your body. And then on your exhale again, just folding over your legs with a straight back. So once you're then here, you can then maybe start massaging your feet a little bit. This is quite nice if you've been on your feet all day or for a long time. Just giving yourself a little bit of TLC here. Good. And then on your next exhale, slowly coming back up again. Good. The locks again. So bring your right leg in front of you, flexing through the right foot. Having your right leg coming pretty much straight out and flexing through the left foot, and then bring that left ankle on top of that right knee. Good. So again, your left knee might be on top, really right on top of the right ankle, which is absolutely fine. It might be up here. There is no right or wrong as long as you feel good in it. Then bring your head over your heart over your pelvis, shoulders away from your ears. Again, with your hands, you can have them on your leg, by your side. Obviously, if it's on your leg, you have a little bit more pressure on it, which might be exactly what you need. It might be a little bit too much. So just see where you are today. Again, just sitting nice and tall, breathing into any tight spots there may be, into your left hip. Maybe closing your eyes. Just coming back to the nice deep breathing that we had at the beginning of the class. Good. And then on your next exhale, slowly unraveling. And then coming onto all fours. So slowly transitioning. Again, just taking as much time as you need to. Making sure your knees are directly underneath your hips. And then for the moment, just making sure that your hands are either directly underneath your shoulders or slightly in front of it. It doesn't really matter for the moment. Just making sure that you're maybe with your legs further back rather than right at the front of the mat if you're on the mat at the moment. Good. Then from here, start walking your hands away and then melting your heart and your forehead onto the mat. Good. So just seeing what feels good here. Maybe if this is a little bit too much, you can put something underneath your forehead. Depends what you have around, to be fair, at the moment. It may be a book, maybe a pillow, maybe a block. Just melting your heart to the floor, maybe closing your eyes. Just breathing deeply again. Just for one more breath here. And then on your next exhale, slowly unraveling, coming back up onto all fours. Walking your hands in, but then keeping it slightly in front of your shoulders. Tucking your toes under, and from here, pushing your hips up to the ceiling into your downward facing dog. So making sure that your feet are hip distance apart. You're really grounding through your hands, shoulders away from your ears. You can do any movements here that feel good, maybe pedaling through the feet, moving your hips from side to side, anything that feels good. There is no right or wrong again. Good, just a couple more breaths. Hold off the opposite elbow and just hang over here. Let gravity do its thing. So don't resist it, just let gravity do its thing here. Just let it pull you towards the mat, towards the floor. Making sure there's no tension in your neck. So maybe shaking your head yes and no. Maybe rocking from side to side here a little bit. Again, if your body feels like a little bit of movement, feel free to do that. Good, and coming to a place of stillness here. On your exhale, releasing your hands towards the mat. It doesn't have to be on the mat. And then inhale, halfway lift. So your hands can be on your shin, on your thighs, making sure your shoulders are away from your ears, nice long back and neck. And from here, on your exhale, folding over your legs. And then inhale, coming up to a standing position with both arms over your head. And then exhaling your hands back down to your sides. Good. We're just going to be doing one quick sun salutation here before we go back onto the floor again. So coming to the top of the mat and inhaling both arms over your head, really stretching. On your exhale, folding over your legs. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Your hands can be on your shin, on your thighs, shoulders away, long spine and neck. Exhale, bending through your knees, planting your hands, stepping the right foot back, followed by the left, coming into your high plank. Good. Just for one breath cycle, just to fire up the belly here. If you want, you can drop onto your knees. Exhale, lower down, hugging your elbows into the side. Good. And from here, inhale, looking forward, opening up. Then exhale, tucking your toes, pushing your hips up high to the ceiling into downward facing dog. Good. Walking your feet slightly further in. Bring your hips even higher to the ceiling. Good. Maybe pedaling through the feet here again. Just taking your time, really stretching it out. Good. And once you're ready, just coming onto your knees, lower down again. Cross your ankles over and then sitting down. We're actually just going to turn around to you guys so that you can actually see me. Good. So from here, I'm actually going to give you a moment just to actually all catch up. Good. So once you are all down, because everyone obviously with the down dog is on a different pace, just bring the soles of the feet onto the mat, knees pointing up to the ceiling. Good. Then from here, bring the right foot underneath the left leg and bring the right heel next to on the outside of your left sitting bone. Good. So depending on your body shape, your right knee might be pointing straight forward or out to the side. No right or wrong. Everybody is different, literally. So depending on where your right knee is, however, depends where your left foot is going to be. So if your right knee is pretty much pointing forward, what you can do, if it feels comfortable, you can bring that left foot over and step it over on the outside. If you do that, just make sure that you keep grounding through both sitting bones. So see where you are today. So you can have it either on the inside or on the outside. Obviously, if your right knee is somewhere further out, as I said, which is absolutely fine, stepping it over, that won't be very comfortable. So just keep it on the inside. Good. Then bring your left hand behind you just to support you here. Then inhaling your right arm over your head, really stretching through that right side body here, making sure your shoulders are down. And then on your exhale, bring that right elbow on the outside of that left knee and twisting over to the left, looking over your left shoulder. So just for a gentle twist here. If this is too much with your looking over your left shoulder, you can look straight forward, you can look to the side, whatever feels comfortable. That's the main thing for your practice whenever you practice with me. Just make sure whatever you do, it feels good in your body. Good, just a couple more breaths. Good, and on your exhale, slowly releasing back to center. Bring this right sole of the foot back onto the mat, knees pointing up to the ceiling. And then we're just gonna do the other way around. So with the left foot, bring it underneath the right leg. Bring the left heel on the outside of your right sitting bone. And again, your left knee is either pointing forward or to the side. And this might be completely different on both sides. So again, don't worry about it. And with the right foot, either keep it on the inside or step it over. Good. So no matter where you are with your right foot, bring your right hand behind you. And that's just to support you, that you're not collapsing. And then inhaling your left arm over your head, really reaching up. And on your exhale, bring the left elbow on the outside of that right knee, looking over your right shoulder. Making sure that your head is in line with your heart, that you're not collapsing here. So but hopefully with that right hand behind you, you're just supporting yourself. Good, again, just nice deep breath. And then on your exhale, slowly releasing back to center. And just coming back into a comfortable seat, whatever that means to you. Just going to do a couple more things here before we finish off, and I may actually be on time today. Good. So for your comfortable seat, you can be cross-legged, one foot in front of the other, half lotus, kneeling down. For this last part, you could technically be on a chair as well. So if you had enough off the floor, you can sit on a chair. Doesn't matter as long as you're comfortable. Good. Then from here again, just bring your head over your heart over your pelvis. And then bring your right elbow in front of you with your right fingertips pointing up to the ceiling. Then with your left arm, bring it underneath and then wrapping it around. And either the outside of your hands meet or the palms. Again, there is no right or wrong. Bring your shoulder blades down your back. Just checking in with your spine here for a second and see if you've collapsed. And then inhaling both arms over your head as far as it feels comfortable. You might not go very far, which is absolutely fine. And then on your exhale, releasing it back down. Good. One more time. Inhaling it up. And exhaling it down. And the last one, inhaling it up. And exhaling it down. Good. Then unraveling your arms. Just rolling your shoulders one way. And the other way. Good. Then let's do this with the other side. So bring your left elbow in front of your left fingertips up to the ceiling. And then wrapping your right arm underneath and around. Either the outside of your hands meet or the palms. Again, releasing your shoulder blades down your back. And then on your inhale, bring your arms over your head as far as it feels comfortable. And exhaling them back down. Good. Again, inhaling it up. And exhaling it back down. And then last one, inhaling it up. And exhaling it down. Good. Unraveling your arms. Just rolling your shoulders again, one way. And the other way. Good. And taking a moment here, because we don't do it often enough, just give yourself like a little massage, like a little shoulder, neck massage. Again, you know, you may have had a long day. You might only be starting your day right now. Doesn't matter. A little bit of TLC goes a long, long way. So just for a couple more breaths here, just doing whatever you need. Maybe you need to massage your hands instead. Again, you know, just taking a moment just for some TLC. Again, there's no right or wrong at all. Good. And then once you've had enough, not that you could ever have enough of your TLC, giving yourself a little massage. And just releasing your hands down and bring your head over your heart over your pelvis. Bring your hands wherever it feels comfortable and just closing your eyes again here. Tucking your chin in a little bit, just lengthening through the back of your neck. Taking a couple of deep breaths. Taking a moment here, just letting the practice settle in your body. As I said at the beginning of the class, we're finishing seated today, so if you want to have a laying down relaxation in a moment, you can just set a time and just move for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however much time you've got. And then do that relaxation. But for now, just bring your hands together in your heart center. And taking a moment, just scanning through your body. And just checking in and seeing how you're feeling right now. And how that may be different to how you felt at the beginning of the class. Good. And then sealing our practice today, bowing our heads down. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you very much for everyone that has joined today. It does look like there were quite a few of you. Let me know in the comments what you thought, what you maybe want to do next time, which will be Christmas. It will obviously, or December, so it will obviously be Christmas themed. I'll have a look at the dates when we can do our next one. There's a lot going on in December. Lots of exciting things for you guys as well. So yeah, just let me know anything in the comments. All right, but for now, just have a lovely rest of your day, of your evening, depending on whereabouts in the world you are. And I actually stuck to my time for a change. So for the moment, just thank you very much for joining me tonight. And until next time, see you later. Bye.